Hello, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome to another episode of All Things Creepy with your ghostly travels. My name is Lee.
My name's Patty. Hope you're all doing well. It's been a while. So I know what we've been doing. Love to hear what you guys have been doing. Put it in the comments, please.
Yeah, please let us know you're here by saying hi in the comments. That would be appreciated.
Yes.
An error occurred. Wait a moment, then try again. All right.
Errors.
All Things Creepy. I can't seem to see.
And right on time, my
And
little
she's
guest
not getting on my desk.
Duchess. She doesn't want on your desk. She wants on my lap.
Kyle. Hey, bud. How's it going? Kyle's in the house.
What's up, Kyle? We haven't seen him forever.
I know, missing. There it goes. It went that time. So, before we get started, let's talk about guests coming up. Hello, friend. How are
What's
you?
up?
Speaking of her, I'm seeing that they're putting out their stuff by stickers. I guess we need to get into some stickers. And I see that's a cool thing. I really like it. Things, yeah. Sharing your stuff. So I like their way of doing that. Something to stay positive on. Share. It's like baseball cards, sharing cards, right? But it's stickers. So that's cool.
Yeah, well, I know I have a few on my computer that I've picked up when we've been out, at events or something.
Hello, Heather.
Hi, Heather.
We miss you guys as well. We'll be seeing you guys before you know it. Mike, how's it going? How you doing, buddy? Yes, I may get with you on that about some stuff. So since I see you doing it all the time and you're always going to the shipping things out. So yeah, definitely. But we have some guests tonight. It's just going to be Patty and I talking about some topics. And we're also going to be talking about a few things. But real quick, I want to throw out our guests for the next couple weeks here in October. October 21st, I have Rebecca Williamson coming on. And she actually owns the Combray House and Farm. And I look forward to talking to her and hearing her story about her location and things. And the 28th of October, we're going to have Chandler Maglish from Chandler Haunts, who we got to work with on Entity Explorers. And what's cool is we're going to have him on the 28th, and we're going to talk a little bit about the time we were there with him. We're not going to spill a lot of beans, but we're just going to talk about some things. Because on the 31st, on Halloween, the second episode of this location will be aired on YouTube. So, yeah. So stay tuned for that, guys. I look forward to them.
Yeah, I look forward to it, except I just told Lee I will be sad to miss the show with Chandler because
hello, Michelle.
I will be doing something cool and fun.
Right.
Also,
hello, Justin. Keep talking.
Months ago, my daughter alerted me to this event down in Cincinnati at Music Hall, which is a really cool location. And it is a showing of Twilight with a live orchestra. So
you say my ghost, that's my Ghostbuster neon light. It's too bright.
So that's what I will be doing.
You want to? She'll run away, Justin. She does not like guys. See her? You're a big girl. You should see her face.
She's about 18 pounds.
Yeah, she's a big girl. Yeah. Well, here, let me beep beep. Let's turn that off if that is, but I appreciate that. So let me turn that off. Maybe it should be farther back. Maybe I need to just get a cool light back there.
Yeah, Justin, she would hide. Duchess is very skittish, and she typically only likes me. So,
dude, we miss you guys. We can't wait to see you guys. It's been a while since we've been doing the show. Thanks, Justin. She's Patty's cat. She has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, except for during the show, she stares at you.
Right.
I know you're my girl.
Is that better? Cool. I didn't, because you know what? When I was looking over my shoulder, it's like the bright light, like it's my turn to go, and I'm not ready.
Some days I'm ready to send him, though.
But Carlo, you see that picture frame there? That's the key that I got from you, one of the original keys for Penhurst, right there. And then, of course, my cool Frankenstein picture. So, what do you want to start with first? I just want to throw out real quick before let's do some appreciation.
Okay.
These are some people that we've got to work with in the field, and I'm going to start real quick. Michelle, I'm going to say hey to everybody that's popping in. But let's start with our true friends, good friends. We all have good friends here because you guys are all amazing to us. But I'm going to bring on North Central Indiana Spirit Seekers.
Yep.
Who are they?
Well, that's Bob and Denise.
And Bob and Denise, we met them when they were with a team, Old World Paranormal Society, I think. Yes.
Yeah.
And they're great people. We love to investigate with them when we can. They're sort of like family because it's just, I don't know, it just clicks. Like it's like cousins, you know? It's just like we work well together. It's fun to be together. Bob's just that laid back guy that is wanting, you know, I heard their story and I'm going to share a little bit real quick as we go through stuff that I know that I'm going to be able to share. He was not into the paranormal. I think it was more Denise, and then he just followed her.
Oh, I didn't know that. I wasn't
aware. And when we were at Ashmore Estates, he was telling me this because now he's so into equipment.
Yeah.
So when he pulled out the direct link and we walked behind the building, he was telling me about the story that if it wasn't for Denise, he wouldn't have done this. So I thought that was cool. Hey!
There he is.
And there he is right there. So see, and he's telling me, and this is, and you probably can't believe that I remembered that, Bob, but when we were back there at that tree where a lot of people say they witness a lot of things, my true friends, I listen and I soak it in. Okay. And you was telling me that you worked with several people in the field and, you know, and you was just saying, you know, you love investigating with us and, you know, and now you're so intrigued on equipment because I see it when we go out to places. He's always, you know, something cool, something new, but he had the direct link that Jay Prather and Austin Maynard make. And we were just talking. So, you know, my hat's off to North Central Indiana Spirit Seekers because also Denise makes shirts. She makes hats. She makes, when Patty will throw something to her, she'll, you know, Denise will ask Patty to crochet something, you know, so, and then she's made my logo for Ghostly Travels. I had it in my head and she's the one that put it together. So love her dearly. She's like a sister. And she's made a lot of my All Things Creepy with Ghostly Travels t-shirts. She's made...
she did my Women of Asphalt stuff I needed for when I was doing that.
Right. And she also made our zip-ups with all of our logos on there.
Yeah, I love a zip-up.
Yeah, and I love that. That's just badass because it's got Paravisions. It's got...
the All Things Creepy, the radio mic.
And then the Ghostly Travels. It's just badass all the way around. So... hats off to them. They're great people. Holly, how are you, Holly? How's it going? You know what? And why I got Holly up here, that is the one that I forgot. Boss. We got to work with her and Randy. Mm-hmm. And I'm just going to share with her why I got her up here. So I'm going to remove North Central Indiana Spirit Seekers so it doesn't confuse people. But... we met them when we were filming at Bill Manor, and we had a blast. And that was phenomenal. What the energy when Holly and I were in the basement, I think we freaked out Randy. It was cool. It was a cool time. So another shout out to Boss Paranormal. I love to work with them a lot more.
Plus, Holly also is a crocheter.
Right.
Like me. And also, Michelle Gonzalez earlier in the chat, I don't know if she's still in there. She is a crocheter as well. So,
right.
You know, us crafty ladies kind of stick together, and she's been putting out a lot of dolls and things for their events.
Right. And speaking of that, Holly, Patty and I went to the Pumpkin Festival here, local, Butler County, Ohio. Yep. And I think starting next year, Patty's going to set up a booth.
Thinking about it.
And at festivals and maybe some paranormal events. What do you think? So your next year's events, when you guys do them, we'll be there. So yeah, another shout out to Holly, and I hope she's having a great day. Tell Randy we said hello. We love you too, brother. Absolutely. And yes, she has a business for t-shirts, Denise, and she does it. She's got a cool machine. She's got a new machine now, right, Bob? And so yes, there's some people in here that can help you out. And 1812, 2 more weekends. What's 1812?
Yeah. I can't see any of those because that screen's in my way.
Oh, maybe I should move. I should flip. Let's do this. 1812 and 2 more weekends. Is that?
Where is that?
I'm not sure. Right here. It's on the screen.
Oh.
Where is that?
I'm like, I don't see what you're talking about.
Okay, real quick, we'll get back to that. Roger, how's it going, buddy? I meant Bob.
Who is Bill? We don't know Bill.
We don't know Bill. Roger's in the house. Michelle, how you doing? There you go. Justin, message Bob, Bill, and Bill will help you out. Chris. Hey, Chris, you got to stay in here because I'm going to be talking about someone you know here soon.
Uh-oh.
It's Mandy's husband.
Uh-oh.
It's Mandy's husband from Ghost Sisters. So stay tuned. Oh, okay. Okay. So I just want to go, and I'm going to let them chit-chat because we got a lot to go over. And then next, so we talked about who? North Central Indiana Spirit Seekers.
Yep.
We talked about Boss Paranormal.
Yep.
We've also, let's bring this one up.
Oh, these guys.
Who are these guys?
Well, this is a band of miscreants.
Gypsies. Oh, no, they're not.
Northern Ohio. Some might say delinquents. Mm-hmm. No, I'm just teasing. And we all know, Orbs. We're working together with Orbs for Entity Explorers. Some of Orbs, I should say. But yeah, great group of people.
Chris, yes, stay in here.
As you know, Carlo, Jake, Kyle, Heather,
McKenna.
I
don't know a few of their other team members. Oh, yeah, she was with us. Starts with an A.
Oh, I was going to say Jennifer.
No, she was with us on Middle Bass Island. And forgive me if you're in here. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I have you as a friend.
Well, Kyle, you're in there. Help us out.
Kyle, what is her name that was with us on Middle Bass Island?
Yeah, but I'm drawing a blank.
He's laughing.
I know.
Who's the... No, not Mandy. She's on your team.
Yeah. Anyway, Orbs.
Orbs, good people.
Yeah, I believe they have an event this weekend coming up. Tickets available at Sandusky County. There's a dungeon involved. It looks pretty cool.
Yep. They're always doing an investigation somewhere or another. and Chuck.
Not Chuck.
Wow. Oh, Bill over there said Chuck.
Yeah, Bill likes to chime in.
But I just want to say my heart goes out to all these teams that we're talking about. They're not just teams, they're friends. Mm-hmm. And when you when you have a group of solid people that you call friends, a lot of family, you just love doing what you do, right? It's paranormal. We love doing it. And all these people that I've talked about so far, they know that I'm here to support them 100%.
Yeah. Thank you, Kyle. He says it's Amanda.
So Amanda. Yeah, so it is. Okay. And I said A. So yes. Thanks, Kyle. Appreciate it. Great people. And as we're talking about them, let's talk about this.
Why not?
Okay. I want to share the story of how this all began. Carlo got with me back. It was like February of this year. Okay. And he wanted me and Patty to go look at a location in Sumner, Illinois, which is the Pine Lawn Manor. And as we were going, we were talking about this cool project that he would like to do with the orbs, and Patty and I out of Paravision's Paranormal Society. So you got a Northern Ohio team and a Southern Ohio team. And I thought this was super cool. And how we can come together and work together and form this thing that people throw around like it's just a rag doll or that old blanket that you just throw in the dirt as para-unity. And a lot of people, when you say the word para-unity, they turn their head, or they call you brother, or they call you sister.
Until you walk away.
Or until you have nothing for them, or until you don't need them just for one simple thing. They want to start putting the knives in your back, okay? And I don't like working with people like that. I've been doing this way too long, going on 30 years. I don't have time for that. And I will dismiss you as quickly as possible because we're all too old for that, right? And I don't play high school games anymore. So if you have beef with me, just move on. That's all I can say. So, but these people, when we put this together, we're bringing para-unity back out. So what Entity Explorers is two teams combined as one, bringing in two other people from other teams to work together at a location monthly. And we have filmed some really cool locations. Unfortunately, we lost McKenna on the show, but we grew a brother.
Yes, we did.
Literally a brother. Yeah. Jake's brother, Kyle.
Yep.
And I love working with them all. And he's like a little brother to me. I love it.
And you know what strikes me very quickly is, we haven't. Okay, this started coming about in February, and it's now October. But to be honest, I don't feel like we have spent a ton of time with these guys.
No.
But that being said, we already know. I don't know how to put into words what I have to share an example. We were at a location, and it was very obvious that two of the guys were being affected. We don't know them that well, but I'm telling you, I could tell by looking at Kyle, he was not himself. And, that to me is what really drives that connection.
Right.
When you can look at someone and go, okay, you're not okay. And I need you to get off this porch and go stand in the yard and just, look at the sky.
She's like, Lee, take him out there. And I'm like, yeah, I'm picking it up. So I was already in the, because I'm an empath. And if you're an empath, you know how that feels when you're around somebody that's being affected or anything, and you just have to address it. And sometimes we're wrong, but 9 times out of 10, we're right.
Yeah. And that's the thing, and I don't see Jake in here yet, but Jake is has replaced someone else that I used to have who was like the little brother I never wanted. That's Jake.
Yeah.
So I just give him crap relentlessly.
Right.
And he gives it right back.
Right.
And for me, that is it's a love language, honestly.
Oh, Bill.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Bob.
Right.
That's the thing. There are people you can work with and that you mesh with. And I didn't expect it.
Kyle said you spotted it. And that's true.
Yeah.
And some things we will not put on the show because it's too personal, and and it doesn't have anything to do with the location sometimes. But if one of us wants it out there, then we'll add it some way, because that does affect you when you're going into this place with all of this different energy, plus the past energy, the history. Things can happen, right? So we have to be careful.
Yeah, I just think when you have a good working relationship, a good bond with someone, then if we were with Bob and Denise somewhere and one of them was off,
right,
we'd spot that in a second. And
Justin, thank you so much. Yeah, we just helped them out, and so you know what? So we're going to leave that up. Because this is another group that we've worked with, and I want to put them out there in the spotlight. They're new, but they do something genuine for their community, and my heart goes out to them. Justin, Travis, Cole, Shauna, awesome people. The three guys, they're firefighters, some medics, and that's their logo back there. And we are, we got to work with them at the Broadwell Funeral Home there in Felicity, Ohio. And they now are part of the underground
Paranormal
Network. Bob. And so now they run events out of the Broadwell Funeral Home. So congrats, guys, on that. It's spotlight. It's put you guys out there. So we did go out and help them do an event. And we want to thank you guys so much for having us come out that evening to help out. And we put our heart and soul in it. We love helping people and whatever we can do. And if my buddy is still in here, Roger, I've known Roger now for 4 years now. Unidentified aerial phenomenon and paranormal society. And I thought I'd bring this up because it's what's fascinating and cool with him is he works with just his family. It's his kids, which is phenomenal. Good people, solid energy, love them all.
Right. And the thing about Roger is one time, I think it was on one of our shows.
It wasn't a band camp, was it?
No, definitely not at band camp.
Okay.
But this one time, not at band camp, I think it was one of our shows. I had talked about my fascination with true crime. Well, Roger shows up at an event and says to me, "Hey, I have a book for you to read." So he listened to the show. He remembered something I said, and he loaned me a book, which I can see on my bookshelf because I'm waiting to give it back to him.
Right.
Because as a book lover, when you lend your books, you know who's got them. You know when you want it back.
And that's right, Roger, right?
Yeah. I mean
and you know what? He came to the Friends Home back in the summer and helped us. And I really appreciate you doing that. And watching him educate some of the people. And that's what it's about. It's not paranormal community. It's not about big egos. It's about helping each other, just like in life. We're not here to talk about people and put people down. We're here to boost them up. If I see you doing something good, I'm going to say it. So hats off to Roger. And I know Chris is here, so I'm going to jump to this one. Everybody knows Mandy and her sister.
Plural.
Sisters.
Yes.
And we got to work with them on Entity Explorers first episode. And By the way, if you guys aren't following Entity Explorers, go to YouTube and follow, subscribe. We just released out the second episode last weekend. And so, yeah, definitely want to follow us and support us. We appreciate it.
Please.
You're very welcome. There's Chris. I really enjoyed working with them because I like to see in the opposites how Mandy is and Chastity, how they're different, but I love it because it's like Mandy always is like, and then Chastity gives it back.
Well, I feel like Mandy and you are alike, and right. Chastity and I are alike.
And we said that said that up there at the Yellow in Clyde, Ohio. It's like because when they're chilled, but when I was working with the sisters and we, Mandy being a medium as well, the stuff that we were picking up, we would say it. It's like we were connected, like boom, and it was phenomenal. So that episode was really good. Some of the stuff, we couldn't put it all on there because we didn't want to just drag out the whole night.
Well, of course, yeah.
Because you get boring and you say, "Oh God." So hats off to them, and you're very welcome, Roger. And Justin said something. Just going to say that is super amazing logo.
Yeah,
and Roger, hats off to him.
Right. And if you have the chance to go to a Go Sisters event, go. Because Bill and Clyde are really fun.
Right. Yes. And you gotta go. You gotta meet Bob. Bob's a great guy. I love Bob and Denise. And congrats, because they are now married.
Yeah, without telling anyone.
Without telling us, we are at Bell Mansion doing an event in the summer. They come in. And I hear Denise telling Patty something, and I'm like, "Do what?"
Well, you said, "I feel like I'm at a wedding."
Oh, that's right, because we were eating pizza in the big ballroom
with all this loud music.
With the music, yeah. I turned on the music, and just everybody that paid, just have a good time, relax, get to know people. And I was like, I feel like I'm back in my day when I used to DJ weddings. And she said, They looked at each other and said, "That's funny that you say that."
Yeah. By the way, and held up wedding bands. We're like, what the heck, man?
So that was super cool. And so we got one more that I want to throw out here, and we got to work with them, and that's 111 Paranormal. And you will see them on one of our episodes of Entity Explorers. I'm not going to share too much, but they were with us at a train location, a train yard. And great people. I really got to, and I like to see how people work, how people do things different, and they were great. So hats off to them. Each week I'm going to start putting some more out. So if I didn't get you, that doesn't mean. I just wanted to throw some things out there. We're always looking to investigate with so many people. I want to grow. I want to go out. If you're in any states around us, we're going to travel. We would love to investigate with you. If it works for us on a weekend, we're on our way. So,
right.
Yeah. So we're here.
Okay. Yeah.
What's Bob saying? I got derailed speaking of trains. So I want to throw that out there. And before I go into my next thing, I don't even know where it is now. Did it go away?
I don't know what you've done.
I don't either. Oh, there it is. Sorry. So here in a minute, I'm going to move those back over because we're going to talk about something.
Okay.
But we have some topics. And Patty had one that she would like to talk about. And that is what?
That is event pricing. I bring this up because scrolling Facebook, as one does, I saw a post about a place local to us. We've never been there, and that's okay. But they were hosting a fundraising ghost hunt. They're doing 2 sessions in one night. They're 2 hours apiece. The first one is $55 for 2 hours.
No way.
The second one, which starts an hour later,
Yeah.
So I guess they'll be kind of rotating.
Right.
It's $85 for 2 hours.
Geez, does that mean it's later in the night? Has to be. So if you come first early, you only get 55. But if you come late, the early bird gets a cheaper deal.
Right, but like I said, they're an hour difference
Right.
in start time. I understand it's a fundraiser. It's for an historic location.
Right.
That just seems a little steep to me. My opinion only. Say what you will, but
yeah, but everybody has their opinion, just like everybody's got an asshole.
Right. And if my opinion sucks, that's fine. Okay. But $85 for 2 hours, that does not. There's no mention of snacks, of drinks.
Yeah, just like Bob said right here, $150 a night for people you don't know, but with free pizza and water.
No mention of snacks. It just seems a little high.
Very steep.
That's what I thought. I hope it goes well for them. I really do. Because at the same time, I saw a speaking event today at one of the local colleges. Free, an hour and a half. Excellent. But it was a Tuesday afternoon.
Right.
So it makes me sad because I'm sure it wasn't that busy, I mean,
right.
I don't know. It got me thinking about event pricing and, you're trying to raise money for these places. I get it because we do that with the Friends Home.
Yep.
But at the same time, like, make it affordable for your guests. That way people want to come home. Yeah, I couldn't believe that the Broadwell Funeral Home was $15.
Like, yeah, that needs. But you know what, though? I like the low marketing. I do. I'm big at marketing. Mm-hmm. I've all the years that I've had Paravision's Paranormal Society, guys, I've done my own marketing. I've got me to wherever I wanted to go. So, wherever you put your mind to it, you can make it happen. I wanted to do TV. I got it. So I promoted, I marketed my team the way I wanted to market it. And you can do that. Don't go out here and get these agencies that do paranormal that I think they're frauds. It's a ripoff.
Right.
Do it yourself.
We tried that years and years ago. Do
it yourself. If you need help, reach out to me because I love to market people. I love to market my pages. I get lazy and sometimes I don't do a lot, because paranormal's not my life 100%. My job, I got a new promotion. So life in general, now my mom's older, so I'm taking care of her a lot. And I'm sharing because you guys are friends. But I love paranormal and I'm not going anywhere, but market yourself. And that's big. So like Broadwell Funeral Home being $15, that's great. But as you guys start to get more people in there and you're starting to get more evidence, you want them to start documenting that, sending that to you so you can share with others. Like I mentioned to the homeowner that night when we were there, I told him he needs to start putting notepads in each room. When he's got it all done, put notepads in each room. And this is what Carlo does up at the Bill Manor. And let them document stuff that they witnessed in that room at that night. So before they leave that room, they document what their findings.
Right. Yeah, unfortunately.
Thanks, Roger.
What we also see, and I think what's happening with this local event is they're kind of dedicated to this particular team. And, I would
definitely do that.
I would love to be able to walk in there and say, hey, you might make a little more money if you do this. Right. Let us help you. But like I say, they're dedicated to their one team and okay, so be it.
And there are some locations that are,
right.
Just like, I wanted to work with a historical society local here. I'm not going to say names. And they knew who I was because I've been here a lot longer doing the paranormal than this other team that they're using. And they knew who I was and they know what I can bring to the table. But they decided to keep them. Mm-hmm. And that's okay.
Right.
It's their loss because this team only does one night, and that's Halloween weekend. to where I wanted to come in, just like I do the Friends Home Museum in Waynesville. I want to do multiple nights and bring them more money in, because historical societies, it's all volunteer. They get their money by charity or donations or whatever, and to pay their bills, So I want to help them out as much as I can. But hey, I get it. You can't win everyone over, right? So that's just what I say. This event pricing is crazy at some places. We should hook up for cheap events at big places, but limit the crowd size. Big crowd yes. So guys, when you want to, let's just use it. I'm going to use this as an example. If we schedule tonight, a bunch of us want to go schedule a night at Waverly Hills. We know it's $1,500. And they have a max at 10, but over that, I think it's an additional. Who cares? Isn't that a lot cheaper than paying $1,500?
Right.
Because if you can get 15 people in there, it's $100 a person. Well, a little bit more because the 5 has to pay a little more. So we spread that over to everyone. So $110 or $105, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
15 people in Waverly Hills Sanatorium. Trust me, you're going to have one of the best damn nights of your life. You're not going to be getting contamination from other groups because they're going to be everywhere.
And it's large enough to accommodate.
Oh, yes.
How many people do you think you could put into Waverly? Because I've never been.
Oh, God.
Without contaminating. 30?
Easy. See? 30 or 40.
See? I mean, that is somewhere I would like to go, even though we all know my thing about bats, and I hear about there's big bats there and things.
Yeah, so as she's talking about that, stay tuned for more Entity Explorers as the bats continue with her and a big tall guy named Carlo. Yeah. Just going to say that.
But yeah, I would love to do Waverly someday. Right. So, Bob and them, keep it in mind.
Bob, Denise, whoever wants to, if you're listening, we're going to make it happen.
Yeah, ISS. We have
I've never been to ISS. We were supposed to go, mm-hmm. but we didn't go because I'm going to be honest, there was something about a bobcat or something. And I'm like, I'm not going to deal with wild animals, and I'm not dealing with homeless people. So when they get that all cleared up, I'm fine.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind to deal with bobcats. Honestly, I don't feel like I'm afraid of bobcats.
Right.
But I am afraid of potential squatters.
And I will say something for 2026. There is a location I want to go to, and it's Billy Creek.
Oh yeah, I want to go
over in Indiana. So Bob, if you guys want to, if you're listening, we need to make it happen for 2026.
Yep.
That is going to be an awesome place. So do I, Bob. So do I.
Yep. So yeah, I didn't want to get on a big soapbox about event pricing, but I mean, Lee and I have worked with people to put events on,
right?
And our main concern was keeping it affordable for people to come in.
The consumer that's coming in and paying their hard-earned money, because everything in society these days, and you all know it, we all live it, is inflation. Is just crazy. Okay, just crazy. So if we can do something to help the community and help the location, that's all we care about, is to help.
Right. So. And plus, people go to events to see other people, to buy things. So you do not want a giant ticket price.
Haven't been there, Roger, but I definitely want to
be able to spread the wealth to some of the vendors.
Right.
And I know this weekend is Scarefest. I've only been once or twice.
Mm-hmm.
The entry fee prohibits me from wanting to go back. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's getting more and more. Yeah. What is it now?
A lot. No, I don't know. I shouldn't say a lot. I don't know because I didn't look it up. But
at ISS, Bob said he had a raccoon fall into the floor.
Oh my God.
That right there would have got me. I'm not worried about bats, but let me tell you, that right there would have got me. Those things bite you, you're screwed.
Next thing you know, you have rabies and things.
So we're not going to talk about those two because we're the time, but I do want to talk about something, and I'm going to move my.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm trying to read Justin's comment.
Which one? Oh, here. I'm currently trying to see if I can get into
I'm not going to try to say that.
Muscatatok Center. That hospital there looks phenomenal, although I would love to get into Waverly also. Yes. Yeah, definitely. If you guys want to collaborate, we're here. We're ready. We're ready to go. Oh, whoa. What's going on?
Whoa.
Let's get out of that.
Lee's doing things with the computer here.
There we go. I can't see because of the... I got to look around here.
We need to get an external.
Okay. So the big thing I want to talk about tonight is, I need to get, but I can't connect it to this. Well, yeah, I can.
Yeah, you can.
Has everybody, or have you, or do you want to start watching Monster at Gain? Gain. Sorry. I've heard Gain, I've heard Gain, I've heard Geen, but Patty did a thing and it's Gain. Okay. We watched that, and man, let me tell you, he did a phenomenal job playing that role.
I know. Oh my God, Jax, like my heart. Now we realize that a lot of the show was fictionalized.
A lot of it was, yes. But if you have not watched this and you don't know a lot about Ed Gein, the serial killer from the 1940s and 50s, or maybe 60s.
Honestly, I don't recall. I need to watch that documentary.
To share a little bit about him with you guys. So, okay. On July 26th, I don't want to talk about that. Edward Theodore Gein, that's his full name. He was born in La Crosse, Wisconsin on August 7th, 1906, to an alcoholic father and domineering mother. Sorry, I'm trying to read. Who taught her son that women and sex were evil. So you got, right? So you got to think this is how this kid was raised, right? You definitely want to watch it, Roger. Gein was raised along with an older brother on an isolated farm in Plainfield, Wisconsin. After Gein's father died in 1940, the future killer's brother died under mysterious circumstances during a fire in 1944, and his beloved mother passed away from health problems in 1945. Gein remained on the farm by himself. In November 1957, that's when his life went upside down. Watching the show, I'm gonna go back. Ed Gein, a little bit about it that you guys may not know. He always thought he wanted to be a girl. But you got to think back in that time was probably a little different to try to do that like it is today.
Sure.
And so, his fascination was to go to these cemeteries. And at first he just walked them looking at women's cemetery, their tombstones. And eventually he started digging them up, taking them to his farm, decapitating them, taking their skin off, sewing it together to make lamps, furniture, a bodysuit for his own self. This went on and on and on. I mean, he was fascinated with this, and his story actually, I don't want to put it, his story actually just helped the horror industry make movies, from Bates Motel, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. A lot of these other serial killers looked up to him like he was God, like Birdman, Ted Bundy. That's just a few.
Right. Yeah. And again, I know we saw that in the show. I've not read the doc that Lee's got pulled up over on the other screen.
Right. Silence of the Lambs. You're right.
Yep. Yeah. So I don't know the. Okay. Yeah. So it does say that. Okay. I was gonna say I don't know if that was fictionalized in the show or if it was accurate, but apparently, according to this article, that was accurate. So.
And when he got arrested, he did not know that. He only killed 2 women. One was she owned a hardware store, and what he did to her body was just terrible. Which was a mother, someone's daughter, someone's aunt. It was terrible. It was terrible. Buffalo Bill. You're right. Right. He spent all of his life when he got busted in a mental hospital, and he died with stage 4 lung cancer. But this is twisted because when I watched that documentary, he's sick-minded, but then again, on the other side, it touched me because he didn't know if it's the truth. He didn't know about this stuff.
Right. Well, he was mentally ill.
Hello there, young lady.
Hey, Sherry. And that's the thing, Lee and I ended up watching the last 2 episodes separately.
Right.
Because he wanted to watch it in the bedroom, and if I do that, I'm going to fall asleep.
And when I'm ready to lay down and watch TV, I want to watch TV. We got a big TV. Our room is big, so I still want to watch it, but she can't because she'll be asleep.
I get in the bed, I'm out. So anyway, we watched them together but separately, and right. I was a few minutes ahead. So I had come upstairs and, waited for him to be done. And I'm not going to spoil anything, but I just said that it's interesting that show can make you sympathize with such a horrendous, it made you sympathize with him.
Right. But then again, you got to think about what he did, sick-minded, don't care, mental or not. If you do something like that, you got to pay, the piper.
Well, of course.
All the families, all the people he hurt, all the people, digging up graves that's not legal. This right here, this picture, guys, was the last picture taken of Ed Gein before he passed away in 1984. July 26th, 1984. Ed Gein, a serial killer infamous for skinning human corpses, dies of complication from cancer at the Mendota Mental Health Institute at age 77.
And the other thing that struck me about the show, and you'll notice when you watch it, is when he went into the mental hospital in the show, you see it one way, and then you see it maybe, 10, 15 years later, and just what I think kind of the demise of this mental hospital, it was really, really sad, really tragic.
And here's the thing. There's those hospitals out there now in every state. But then again, as paranormal investigators, we go out and investigate the ones that are closed down, that are abandoned. And you got to realize the type of people that were in those buildings. Could you imagine trying to lay down in your bed and hearing screaming all night long?
No.
Just like being in jail or prison, I guess.
Oh, yeah, because I was watching that show 60 Days In or whatever, where people voluntarily go to jail. And people were just screaming all night, just to scream, just to annoy everybody else. No, thank you.
So, yeah, this guy right now, Ed Gein, he's always been famous ever since he did what he did after he got busted. He's been popular. The guy as he was in the hospital, I was reading some other stuff. I've been reading up on this guy ever since we started watching this documentary. He had so much fan mail. Mm-hmm. And a lot of his fan mail were from inmates. Killers.
I don't think we can call it a documentary just because it was for entertainment. I don't, there are documentaries, but this was
a movie.
Yeah. So anyhow.
Yeah. Roger says, I was at the site of the Ohio Asylum for the Insane in Columbus last weekend. Yeah, that was a cool place. And Patty asked me about it. She's like, I didn't know there was one. I said, yes, it's near the Ohio State University. And, watching this movie and doing your research and watching things about this guy, Alfred Hitchcock, he just loved his stories and he made movies over someone's twisted mind. But then again, do you blame him or do you blame his parents? You got to blame both.
You got to blame both, right?
Right.
And I mean, he was at least the show made it look like it was a pretty remote area.
Right.
And he wasn't really being exposed to a ton of people. He wasn't getting any guidance. So yeah, I think you have to blame both. It's just sad because what could he have been if he wasn't like this? I mean, he talked about doing some leather work. Could he have been a very talented, what do you call a leather worker person? I mean, like
not millwork. It's just leather. I mean, he was actually making things like wallets, sending to people. It's just whatever he could. What's Justin saying here? Yes, back in the 50s and 60s, you're right. It's not like it is today.
Right.
It is. It's very sad, but that's you know what? And that's reality. It happens every day. And I just thought I'd bring that up tonight. I wanted to share that. His story because it's hot right now on Netflix. The next Monster, and I think Netflix has came up with this thing called Monster. And next one is sort of like American Horror Stories. And to me, and now the next one is coming soon, Lizzie Borden. And I can't wait for that one.
Yeah, because we had Jeffrey Dahmer, which I enjoyed.
Yep.
The Menendez brothers, fascinating. I started watching that again recently just because I can. Now we had Ed Gein, and next Lizzie Borden. So, yeah, I'm a fan.
Right.
We all know I'm a big fan of true crime in the first place, but
me? What do you mean? No, you asking?
What? Not him.
I don't know. What do you mean, Bob?
Billy Bob.
So I'm going to say something this will blow your mind away. Patty and I have no investigations this weekend and the next 2 weekends, the whole month of October. So if you guys want to investigate, let us know. We would love to, because November 3rd, we're out of here.
Yep. See ya.
We're out of here for a week and a half. We're going to be in Aruba, our vacation. So, so we leave on the 4th. And we'll be back on the 12th.
We will be soaking up the sun and...
not me on Netflix.
Okay. Yes, we will be laying on the beach and
right. So hopefully it's not too cold here for you guys, but it's going to be 85 and sunny.
Yep. And there's a little surprise excursion that
I don't know about.
Nope, Lee doesn't know what it is.
No.
My brother brought it to me because we go on this trip with my brother.
I think we're going to dress up in sumo wrestling outfits, are we? Going to fight?
You have to just find out. All I told you is you need shoes, not flip-flops. You need like sneakers or closed-toe shoe. So last year, the surprise excursion, which I failed because I told Lee was the motorcycle riding. So
coming here the last Saturday this month. What's going on? Send me a message. I don't know what's going on. Refresh my memory.
So yeah, you'll hear about our surprise
Right.
excursion when we get back.
Yep. Patty wins.
Thank you. I don't know what I won and why, but I'll take it.
She'll take a win.
I will.
Those two words together, Patty wins.
Yeah.
But when we get back, November 15th, we're back on the road filming Entity Explorers. So we're back at it, guys. We're going to be putting out 2 episodes this month coming up for Pine Lawn Manor. And Carlo and Jake, the boys, are just editing away. They do phenomenal work. So I want to say hats off to them too for putting everything that we do together. The YouTube channel is just blowing up. The videos are phenomenal within days. I mean, we're getting over 1,000 views. And this is all just to share how we do our techniques and how we work with people, and we bring Para-Unity together. So if you guys have a location, shoot us a message. We would love to come to that location with you, have you guys as our guests, and you can deal with our shenanigans for a night. And yeah, just come and enjoy. Have a good time.
Oh, what is that sound?
So, all right, Bob, we'll see you, buddy. And guys, I want to thank you guys so much for coming on. Join us next Tuesday. And then, of course, the 28th, when I have Chandler on, he's a cool dude. He's a big YouTuber and TikTok. Patty's not going to be here. We really enjoyed working with him. He's a cool dude.
Yeah, he was a lot of fun.
And guys, again, always keep looking into the unknown. We'll see you next Tuesday. Thanks again for all your support, and thanks for everything you guys do for us. And we hope you guys have a wonderful week, safe weekend. And if you're out and about, enjoy. See ya.
See ya.